everyone, it's Fitz with a walk and talk after a press conference here on Tuesday prior to the team breaking for the holidays as they prepare for the Tax Act Texas Bowl. Not easy to say. This is an interesting situation, K-State, and I asked Chris Kleiman about this. So you have this holiday break, and he's going to give the kids, I think he said 4 or 5 days to spend with families. So that means all these kids will leave. Some of them will probably have parents or uncles or friends in their ear about the transfer portal, let alone this variant that seems to be very contagious as the Kansas City Chiefs. So, you know, you hope what you have come back from the holiday break will be the same team that you sent home for the holiday break. But we'll see. We'll see how that all plays out. It's fascinating to me that they really haven't had any opt-outs. Nobody other than the transfer portal guys have said, you know, I'm not going to play in this bowl game. And I kind of laughed. Last week I did some Baton Rouge radio, and of course they've had the opt-outs. They've had transfer portal, but they also have guys that saying, you know what, I'm not going to play in this bowl game. I'm going to get ready for the draft. And they asked me if K-State's having that problem too, and I'm like, no, not really. Not really guys leaving early for the draft from here. But they seem really keyed in. We had 2 players today. We had Deuce and then, of course, Russ Yeast on the defensive side. So we talked to him about the portal a little bit. But they're still in the preparation stage for this game. It's hard to know who they'll be going up against in terms of players from LSU because of all the opt-outs and changes. They don't even know what quarterback for sure. So it's just a very strange process. What's very clear at this point is bowls just aren't as important as they used to be. Now, maybe they are for some programs, and I think at K-State they still have some feel to it. I mean, guys aren't opting out. But when the players, such as Breece Hall, who is a terrific college player, and I love him, he was on my Heisman ballot last year, and I think the world of him. But, you know, that's a pretty good opportunity to go to the Cheez-It Bowl and play against the Clemson defense, and he opts out. So bowl games just don't have the same meaning as they used to. I mean, every one of them is sold now. I mean, even the Texas Bowl wants us to use Tax Act in front of it, which sounds like some kind of federal mandate. But it's just hard to stand up for the bowl games and their importance as opposed to a playoff when so many players are just deciding, you know what, it's not important to me, I'm not going to play. It's a big game for K-State. I've said it over and over this year, but getting to 8-5 seems like a good goal for them, a good place to be for this program heading into next season. We'll see. We'll be arriving in Houston January 1st, so we'll have some walk and talks every day that we can from down there, and so I'll be missing some basketball in here in between, but we'll have guys covering all the games as you continue to enjoy your coverage at GoPowercat.com. If you're not subscribing, please do so. Make sure you hit subscribe on this YouTube channel. Not a lot came out of today's press conference. It's really the bottom line here. It was just a good opportunity to catch up and talk to Coach Kleiman about some of the things going on in his program as he continues to search for an offensive coordinator and sees what Coach Klein can do. But this is going to be a very interesting game, and hope you make it. We're beginning to think about hosting an event down there, but we'll see how many people are interested in that. That's it for today. We will talk to you real soon with another walk and talk, and make sure you check out our daily deliveries.